Supreme Personality of Godhead. In this verse, especially right, my Lord, you are the observer of all the objectives of the senses. Without your mercy, there is no possibility of solving the problem of doubts. The material world is just like a shadow resembling you. Indeed, one accepts the material world as real because it gives a glimpse of your existence. This is very deep tattva. Isha tattva and Shakti tattva. That Govinda knows this tattva. Because in his previous life, he was King Intelgent. In that life, he had achieved this tattva jnana, but unfortunately, being cursed, he got this life of an elephant, Govinda, but that jnana is there in him. It's never lost. So, in this life of our such prayer, which is potent, is very deep tattva, Isha tattva. In Srimad Bhagavad Gita, we find this thing, 15th chapter, that what is this material world? Material world is a perverted reflection of the real world or spiritual world. Urdhamudam adasakam aswastam prahurabhyam sandasi dasyapannani jastum veda sabedavim. First verse of 15th chapter Bhagavad Gita says this. This material world is a perverted banyan tree, upside down banyan tree, whose roots are upward, branches downward. The upside down banyan tree. Is there any such tree? Whose roots are upward and branches downward.
When it's reflected on a reservoir. When it's reflected on a reservoir of water.
No such tree is there. You understand? No such tree is there. So the roots upward and branches downward. No, so you never find. But if you go to the bank of a river or tank, what reservoir, and you'll see the shadow of the tree, the reflection of the tree on the water, the tree standing on its back. This reflection, you notice, that reflection you'll see that roots are upward and branches down. It's upside down. That's a reflection. That's not real tree. Real tree stands on the bank. And the reflection is there. So this material world is a reflection of the real world. The real world is the spiritual world. And this material world is perverted reflection. Whatever there in that real world, all are here in this reflection, but all upside down. All upside down. One who is intelligent person, he can understand. This is a reflection of the real tree, a reflection of the real world. The real world, spiritual world, is a manifestation of the superior energy or internal energy of the Lord. And this material world is the manifestation of the material energy, or illusory energy of this world. Yes, Lord. You understand? So, energy comes from the energetic. Parasa saktir vividheva sriyate. That supreme person has manifold energies. When we talk about energy, automatically the energetic person comes. Without energetic, how the energy will be there? You understand? You cannot separate the energy from the energetic. Inseparable. Therefore, we have this sutra. In Vedanta Sutra, in Vedic Sutra, we have Shakti, Shaktiman, Abhinna. We have this sutra. Shakti, Shaktiman, Abhinna. The energy and energetic are non-different. Inseparable. you cannot separate energy from energetic. As for example, heat, you cannot separate the heat and light from the sun. You cannot separate the heat and light from the fire. You cannot separate the good odor from Murga Mother. And similarly, you cannot separate the energy from energetic. So Shakti, Shaktiman, Abhinna. The energetic and energy are different. At the same time, is also different. The heat and light is not sun. Isn't it? The heat and light is not fire. My saint, Adam is not Murga Mother. That means inconceivable, one and different. Achintya Draveda Tattva. That is here. So, when we see this material world, the manifestation of the material energy of the Lord, who is an intelligent person can understand that this is a manifestation of that energetic person or supreme person. You understand? This is the manifestation. So, one can understand the existence of the Supreme Lord. We have taken a Prakriti Suyate Sosarataram, the Prakriti, material world, energy, works under the direction, under the superintendence of that Supreme Person. Never work independently. So, an intelligent person can understand how the Supreme Person exists. Whatever manifestation, maybe the manifestation of the spiritual world or material world, intelligent person can understand the existence of the Supreme Lord. But those are conditioned souls, they cannot understand it. You understand? Because they have forgotten Supreme Lord, forgotten their own identity. Why they have forgotten? Why have they forgotten? हाँ? जीवेर स्वरूप है कृष्ण नित्य दास. This is the real identity of Jiva. He is eternal servant of Krishna. Why the servant will forget his master? Why? Why will he forget? Huh?
It's covered by the material energy. The influence of the material energy is covered in.
You want to forget. You understand? Supreme Lord has granted you independence. When you abuse that independence, you understand? So you forget. You want to forget. When you want to forget, then the Supreme Lord gives you opportunity, all right, to forget me. So you are captured by Maya. So Maya makes you forget. You want this thing. So life after life, you forget. Matta smriti jnanam apahanam. Isn't it? 15th chapter of Gita says, Matta smriti jnanam apahanam. From me, Krishna says, Supreme Lord says, from me comes remembrance and forgetfulness. You understand? From me comes remembrance and forgetfulness. When you want to forget Supreme Lord, so He gives you a person, a light to forget. You understand? So His Maya acts upon you and makes you forget. When you want, you will want, no, now I will not forget and remember Krishna. Then He will give you opportunity to remember Him. That is up to you. You understand? That's up to you. So, those who are conditioned, those are captured by Maya, they think the real as unreal and unreal as real. You understand? They think the real as unreal and unreal as real. That is the activity of Maya. You understand? Maya presents the real as unreal before you and unreal as real. That's Maya's activity. You understand? Therefore, And yes, we say that the conditioned soul has 4 defects. Brahma, Pramada, Vipralipsa, Karana, Patava. Isn't it? You know? Can you say?
Cheating.
And what one?
Cheating.
He said cheating.
Mistakes.
Commit mistakes. Do you understand? 4 defects. Brahma, Pramada, Vipralipsa, Karana, Patava. Karana, Patava means imperfect senses. Do you understand? Senses are imperfect. So, knowledge acquired through imperfect senses is imperfect. You understand? Contaminated knowledge, not pure knowledge. And the conditioned soul is very proud of his imperfect senses and knowledge acquired through them. But he has forgotten that this is not the pure knowledge. And his senses are not perfect. He doesn't know this thing. You understand? So we say this thing that though conditioned souls, they think that this sun and moon, you understand, they are the real cause of this material world, and they are everything here. You understand? The conditioned soul thinks like that, but which is not correct. This is imperfect knowledge. You understand? The real cause of all these manifestations is Supreme Lord Krishna, Sarva Karana Karana, cause of all causes. You understand? That the conditioned soul cannot understand. Therefore, we give this example, and Acharyas also give this example, that if someone has some defective vision, cannot see clearly, he puts on specs, then he can see clearly. You understand? But do you think the specs can see independently? Specs cannot see independently. You understand? When it is put on eyes, it drives some Shakti, potency of the eye. Therefore it sees. You understand? And it will be independent, can see. Do you understand Tattva, philosophy? It cannot see. Can it see? If it becomes independent? No. When it is controlled by the eye, it drives some potency from the eye, it sees. Do you understand? Similarly, this sun, this moon, this fire, this wind are all controlled by the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna or Hari. Do you understand? All controlled. Therefore, and thereby they get some potency, some energy from Supreme Energetic person. So they manifest some energy. If they will be independent, they cannot manifest any energy. Can they? Can they? No. Do you understand? Even they cannot exist at all if they will be independent. Can they? No. This is philosophy. This tattva. In Mundaka Upanishad, in Sweta Sutta Upanishad, we find this thing. Clearly this has been said. Mundaka Upanishad, Katha Upanishad, Sweta Sutta Upanishad, this is Veda. Topmost portion of the Veda Upanishads. So it is said, na tatra sujjavhati, na chandatarakam, nema vidyuto bhanti, kutoyam magni, Tameva bhanu manubhati sarvam tasya vasa sarva midam vibhati. Do you understand? Gopinath Prabhu? Why don't you understand? Mundaka Upanishad, Kathopanishad, Svedastra Upanishad, all Upanishads say this thing very clearly. Do you understand? The sun, what we say, Sabitu, in Sanskrit, the sun or moon can show you some objects here in this material world. Do you understand? Material world, which is the manifestation of the external energy of the Lord. Do you understand? But they cannot show you the real world, anything of the real world. Say, in very dark night of full moon day, I'm not full moon day, new moon day, Amavasya Tithi. The new moon day, there is no sun, moonlight. It's very dark night. And at the same time, the dark cloud has covered up the whole sky. So darkness is very great, very dense darkness. The traveler walking on the road misses his path because cannot see any light, cannot trace out the path. So sometimes there is some lightning. For a few seconds, some lightning is there. So with that help of the lightning, he may see his path for a few seconds. Isn't it? Similarly, the light of the fire can dispel darkness for some time. Do you understand? But they cannot dispel the darkness forever, for temporary period. Because every arrangement in this material world is temporary. Adyantavantam. You understand? It's Adyantavantam, which has beginning and end. It's temporary. All arrangements here in material world are temporary, not perpetual. You understand? So, the person whose heart has been illumined by the spiritual rays coming from the body of the Supreme Lord. Do you understand what I say? Spiritual rays coming from the Supreme Lord, at the spiritual sun. Krishna is spiritual sun. The rays, the light coming from that spiritual sun, whose heart is illuminated by that light, sees everything perpetual. There is no darkness. Do you understand what I say? Very subtle philosophy. So before him, all this material sun, moon, and this stars, and the planets, is very, very insignificant. But for a conditioned soul, these are very great things. Isn't it? For a conditioned soul, these are very great things. But the person whose heart is in mind, by the spiritual rays coming from the spiritual sun, you understand? There is no darkness before him. And for him, all these suns, moons, planets, stars, very insignificant. You understand? Not only this thing, without the control of that Supreme Lord Hari, the suns, moons, stars, planets, will lose their existence also. There is no existence at all. You understand? So, we can understand that the Lord Hari or Lord Krishna is the chief cause of all the existences. All the existences of both the worlds, spiritual and material. Sarva karana karana, muksha karana, chief cause. You understand? And all these planets, the sun, moon, etc., all the planets are all the obedient servants of that Supreme Lord. The Supreme Controller. And they are controlled by Him. You understand? And they are just carrying out His orders. So they have existence here. They are deriving some potential strength from Him. So they have existence. And if they will be independent, they will lose their existence. There is no existence at all. You understand? No existence at all. So an intelligent person can understand how Supreme Lord exists. Seeing this material world, seeing this suns and moons and stars and planets, he can understand. But who is not intelligent, an intelligent person, he cannot understand this. You understand? He cannot understand this. So Govinda knows this tattva. Now, his prayer is quoted with this tattva. You understand? Especially this verse. How Supreme Lord is existing.